Hello everyone. Today we will talk about some pronunciation concepts in Urdu language overall. So the focus of this lesson will be on alphabets of Urdu language and the basics regarding those alphabets. So let's see the introduction first. Before we get into the pronunciation, let's first review how Urdu sounds work. Urdu has a variety of sounds compared with other languages. There are 38 consonants and are 10 vowels in Urdu language, and there are no words such as English word strength, which clusters of three or more consonants. Though we don't normally write vowels, we make Urdu up with with consonant and vowel. Though we don't write vowels down, there are many consonants with the same English pronunciation while many differences exist. So first we will go through Urdu consonants as we mentioned before. Urdu has 38 consonants. Urdu is derived from Khari Boli, which is very phonetic, and the pronunciation of a word depends on the place of consonants overall. So it's written just the same as you speak in Urdu. There is no silent letter like K in English word, like we say knife or knowledge. So it's a bit different. So let's start. First, we start with the basic letter or basic alphabet, which is Alif. As in ek, ek means one in Urdu, as in alone in English. When we compare the same thing with English, it's just like the word alone. And then we have the next word Be. Uh, Alif and Be, these are just the alphabets that we are talking about, and then we are comparing two different examples just to have a comparative analysis to make ourselves understand it better. So Bay is just like Bahar. Bahar means spring in Urdu. Bahar, and the alphabet is Bay. And if we want a comparison regarding English language, then it will be just like as B in ball. Then we have the third word Pay as as the word Pahad in Urdu, which means mountain, as P in pen, which means pen in English, but the initial sound is just like similar in pronunciation. That is why we try to use such examples. So the third is Pe. First one was Alif. Second one was Be. Third is Pe. These are some pronunciations of the alphabets of Urdu language. And then we have the fourth word, which is Te, just like talwar in Urdu, which means sword in English. Because te is the primary word that is used, primary component of the pronunciation of the word talwar, which is sword in English. Just like as T in tomato when it comes to English. And then we have the words te, te, te. Its primary use in Urdu language is in words such as the word tomato, which means tomato in English, as T in theater. When we want to compare the sounds between English and Urdu, it is just like that. So the words we have reviewed so far, let's repeat them again. Alif, Be, Pe, Te. Te just like talwar. In Urdu, if we want to use a word, for example, then we can use the word talwar as T for tomato. And The next word we want to use is say. Say, as in summer. Summer. Summer, as in summer means fruits or things like that. And in English, the exact word that can be used as an example is the word summer, summer. So the word is say. 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 The above one that we just went through or we have gone through is the word tomato. Te. Tomato. Te. And then summer. Say. Say is the exact word. And then we have the next word, which is jeem, as the word used in Urdu, jahaz, which is for an aeroplane, just like the word j in jam in English. Then the next one we have is che, as in chai, which means tea in Urdu, and the coupled sound of c and h as ch in chart. So this is a similar example that we can use to understand the pronunciation. So the pronunciation for this alphabet is che, and and it can be used in Urdu for pronouncing words like chai. In the word chai, the initial sound is che. And then we have the next alphabet, which is hey. 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 In Urdu, the similar example is used for the word whose. Whose means found in Urdu. In English, if we want to see a similar example, then it can be said that the word h in using the word hey in Urdu is similar in the sound. And the next word we have is hey. Hey. Khargosh. The word in Urdu for rabbit is similar when it comes to using the exact sound of pronunciation as an initial to pronounce a certain word. This example can be used like the word for rabbit. Khargosh is rabbit in Urdu, and its initial alphabet is khe, the word khe we just learned. So Khargosh, which is rabbit. And in English, if we want to use like similar examples, then coupled sound of like kh and y as khy in Khyber is also a good example. We move on to the next word, which is dal. Dal, as the word diwar in Urdu. We can use this as an example. Diwar means wall in Urdu. So its initial sound or initial alphabet is dal. Dal for diwar. Diwar is wall. Coupled sound of like D, A, and L, as in dal. Dalda. Dalda is a famous cooking oil product in or company in Pakistan. So this word can also be used to understand the pronunciation of this particular alphabet. Dal. Dal for diwar. Diwar means wall in Urdu. Then we have dal. 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 Dal is like door. In Urdu, the word door is thread. It means thread in English, but in Urdu, the initial word or component used for pronouncing the word is dal. Dal is a sound that is different from dal. It is sort of more heavy sound. When we want to understand its pronunciation, we will have to listen carefully to some examples in which it is being used, like door. Door. Door means thread, and it's like the hard sound of D, H, and A and T. Sorry, not T and L. D, H, A, and L. It's not found in English, so you have to catch it naturally somehow by practicing it again and again and listen and doing the exercise of listen and repeat meanwhile. And then we have the word zal, as it is used in the word zakri, zakhira. Zakhira is like storage uh, in English. It's storage. In Urdu we call it zakhira. So the word zal is used as an initial component for the pronunciation of this particular word. So to understand its pronunciation, we will uh, have to understand the coupled sound of Z, A, and L, not found in English as well. So we will have to understand this sound naturally by practicing and listening it again and again. So the word is zal, zal. Zakhira is an example of the usage of this particular alphabet. Then we have the word re, as in raste. Raste, raste or rasta is like path in English, and in English, if we want to understand uh, with the usage of some sounds from English or deriving some sounds from English, then you can compare it with the word ray, ray of light, ray, ray. ray. Then we have the next pronunciation, which is ade, ade, as in thoda word. Thoda means less in Urdu. Thoda. It is used as an ending particle of pronunciation of this particular word. So in English, it is like a hard sound of array. If array is R is like simple. If we make it more heavy, like array, something like that, then it can be similar. But the exact sound is not really found in English. It is like a word which Urdu can carry on its own. And then we have the next one, which is ze, ze as in zor, which means strength in English. And in English, the similar sound of pronunciation which we can find is the word for zebra, zebra, zebra. So ze, the sound comes similar when it is compared, like between Urdu and English. So if you extract the word Z E from that, then you will be able to understand the pronunciation. The next one we have is say, 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 Zalabari. Zalabari is like hailstorm in English. It's hailstorm, and Zalabari, as in Urdu, is I mean the word for hailstorm in Urdu is Zalabari. The soft sound of S as like in socket word. So the pronunciation of this initial is say, say, say. And then we have the word seen, as in save. The word save is like for apple, as in as used in as S in school. So seen is another alphabet that is used in Urdu, as in save, the word for apple, as S in school, if you want to like compare with the English sound. And then we have the word sheen, sheen, as shisha in Urdu. uh, in Urdu, the word for shisha, which means mirror in English, is using the same sheen in as an initial sound for this particular word. And if we want to understand like its pronunciation in English, it's a bit difficult to understand directly because it is not found in English, but you can you can assume like it has coupled sound of S, H, E, and N when we want to, yeah, like discuss about overall comparison. So these were few important sounds of consonants that are used in Urdu. So I really hope that it will help you guys to understand Urdu a bit more, and I will keep making some more lessons to make you understand about it furthermore, about the language and culture of Pakistan. And obviously, I will try my best to make you guys understand. Sorry, I haven't been able to post a new video as of lately because of my busy schedule, but I will keep the videos coming. Thank you everyone for supporting, and I hope that we will continue to study together eh, in the near future as well, just like today. Thank you everyone. See you next time.